welcome to episode 518 of Prog Review. And today, if you haven't read the title or description, or you're just a bit thick, I was talking about... I've got it the wrong way round. Ow, I pumped myself in the eye. The Ladder by the Yes. 18th studio album. I was there, I remember it as if it was yesterday. Released 20th of September 1999. So that's nearly 18 years ago. My goodness. Where did the time go? It was a bit of... Yeah, it was strange times to get a Yes album, because you had, excuse me, 2 years before that, Open Your Eyes. Don't want to talk about that. So then this one comes along, and unfortunately, I mean, it doesn't feature Rick Wakeman. Instead, we have Igor Koroshev, Mr. Grabby. I think we can call him that. That is a recorded fact, isn't it? So I'm not libeling anyone. Good. And yeah, so this was meant to be, if I remember correctly, it was meant to be like a return to form for the band. And again, there's quite a few members, because not only have you got Igor Koroshev in there, but Billy Sherwood is playing with them as well. And as we know, he is now a full member, because he's covering Chris Squire's parts in the touring version of that band that we call Yes. And so yeah, this was meant to be a return back to form after Open Your Eyes. And yeah, and I remember it. And what I remember about it actually is the death of Bruce Fairbairn, who produced the album. He was the producer, and again, he was a producer of some note. So it was like, again, it's a bit like getting Trevor Horn to do the production. And unfortunately, Mr. Fairbairn expired during the making of the album. He didn't turn up to the studio, and so somebody was sent out, and they found him dead. I think it was a heart attack. So yeah, it was that kind of overshadowed the album. I remember that. That was the thing I remember, because it was in the thing. Also, what I remember is the title track, The Ladder. Homeworld, The Ladder, was using a computer game, which was called Homeworld. Yeah. Sierra Soft. They had this guy, and I remember playing that game, and and I think it was quite a good game. It was one of those kind of space battle-y type trading, settling types of games back in the day when I was a PC gamer. So that kind of dovetailed in to the album. Yes, doing music for a computer game. That was quite cutting edge for the time, wasn't it? Really, that was quite. But yes, opens with Homeworld, The Ladder, which is a 9-minute song, and it's good. Again, it's pretty epic. It's pretty stirring. And I began listening to it recently on the musical vinyl reissue, 180 grams. Oh yeah, oh lovely. Listen to it on that. It took me back, because again, it's one of those albums that you listen to and you kind of. It wasn't that it was bad. It was just I thought, okay, just put it. But I was listening to it again. I thought, yeah, it was quite good fun actually. And like I said, Homeworld is fairly epic. It Will Be a Good Day. The River is, well, it's very, very John Anderson, isn't it? Very John Anderson track. And again, it's very melodic, very nice. Lightning Strikes as very, has a strange, almost like, is it Aborigine? I always think of that track off of the ABWH album. I always think of that when I think of Lightning Strikes. It's got this kind of funky, not Aborigine, it's more like calypso. I'm in the wrong area. Maybe I should listen to the album. Have I listened to any of these albums? But yeah, and I like it. Again, what you get here is there is an awful lot of songs. It's a big album because it's 60 minutes long. So that's that one. I quite enjoyed Lightning Strikes. Can I? Very short. Face to Face is alright. If Only You Knew is a lovely hold your torch aloft kind of ballad, which sees the band at their melodic, sense. To Be Alive is alright. Finally is a kind of, I guess it's a rocker, isn't it? It's a balls out rocker kind of track. Messages alright. New Language and Nine Voices kind of, it's another, these are epic, proggy kind of things, like 9 minutes. And listened to it the other day. I thought, oh yeah, God, I remember this. This is not too bad. It's not too bad. It's just not. Again, I think the problem with it is a rather long album. I think there's a good 40. I know I always sound like, I always feel like I repeated myself, but I think again because there is this emphasis on filling the record, and that does it a great disservice, because I think some of the tracks like Face to Face and To Be Alive could be dropped and make it a little bit more, like just a bit tighter. It's a bit flabby. But yeah, so I was just drifting off there for a minute. But yeah, I have fond memories of the record, very, very fond memories of it. Is it an essential listen? Of the later period ones, again, I'll talk about Keys. Was it Keys to the Bathroom? Keys to Ascension. I'll have to do that one because that's a bit of an oddity, because you've got some live tracks and some studio stuff on there, and the studio stuff's quite interesting. But yeah, this I'd say from the latter, call that the latter period. Again, I don't know how to structure the Yes chronology these days. It's a bit like Star Trek, isn't it, with multiple timelines and stuff like that. I never know how to. So latter period. Of the latter period albums, it's not bad. It's it's all right. It's okay. I mean, if you haven't heard it and you've never, you think, oh God, I have to open your eyes. Maybe you've heard that one. This is a lot better than that. Trust me. So you won't be offended by it. And there are some nice bits on it. It's a nice album. It's pleasant. Nothing wrong with being pleasant. I know some of you complain that nice is a biscuit. Nice as a biscuit. But no, there's some nice bits on it. I mean, compared to, because we have Magnification, which comes 2 years later, which is a whole different kind of thing. Use orchestra, see. I'll have to talk about that. Well, maybe I'll do it next. Who knows? But compared to that, it's a bit more of a cohesive, a bit more, because it is more of a, And I think Bruce Fairbairn did, pulled out a good album from them. I think again a lot of this does come down to the producer. Just take for example, Fly From Here compared to Heaven Can Wait, or whatever it's called. I'm laughing at my own jokes. That is the sign of a good YouTuber, isn't it? Oh no, you've got to say, "Hey guys, how you doing, guys?" If you want to be a popular YouTuber, it's scientifically proven. I should do that. I've got to open all my videos with, "Hi guys, how you doing? You okay, guys?" And then I'll be up there with the top YouTubers. I'm not focused. I'm not focused today. It doesn't matter. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's not a bad record. It's not a great record, but in the Yes canon, it's not a bad one. It's not like Open Your Eyes or Big Generator or I know some of you like Talk. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not like those records. It's them kind of reaching their stride. They've come after, because they're a band that's it's this up and down and up and down. So if you haven't got the ladder, and maybe you purchased my CD version that I put up on eBay the other day. If you did purchase it out there, Mr. Mystery Man or Woman, hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, do give it a spin. Do check it out. It's not offensive in any way. It's quite pleasant. There are some good bits on it, and I think you will enjoy it. I think you will. In terms of a rating, it's all right. I think I'm going to give it 3 ladders out of 5. That's 3 ladders out of 5 because it's all right. It's all right, and I think that's a fair summation of the album. My name's been Darren Locke. I've been talking about The Ladder by Yes. It's their 18th studio album. 18th. And thanks for popping by. There's only one more thing to say, and you know what that is by now. It is Prog on.